You know, lately I've been online for a long time, and I've been saying one day we're gonna talk about certain subjects, whether it be with this or that. And I think today I am ready to talk about something, and I decided to do it via video. So it might be a little long one. So if you want to just sit back and just relax, I don't know how long this video gonna be. Probably just throw it on the background of anything like that. I appreciate you clicking on the video and giving me a listen. So lately online, I've been kind of getting more and more fed up with shit. We're kind of, almost specifically the gaming community, but it kind of revolves in that realm. Because what I'm about to talk about, it kind of applies to everything. And that's really just the hive mentality, the mob mentality of things, where people don't really have a mind of their own, and it's starting to get a little agitating, if I can say so myself, because you know, especially in the gaming community, we the most of the games focus around. Well, I know for JRPGs, the protagonist believe in yourself, have your own mindset, all that good shit, and online. You would think people would echo that sentiment because it's just really something in life that you should just follow no matter what. Be your own person. And it's very unfortunate that people don't, and you see just people just being echoes of people that don't really know what the hell they're talking about, don't really give a fuck, or they just want to see the world burn. Just starting shit just to be starting shit. So that's what we're really going to talk about today. And just sit back and hear me out on this. The regurgitation of people's thoughts online is a fucking epidemic. Whether it be Twitter, Reddit, Facebook comments, all types of shit. And it's very unfortunate that we live in an age where online and information is access to a lot of people very fast and instantaneously. In fact, where people should always go behind their own thoughts and do their own research and look at the facts. But no, people rather just go off what some hating ass person thinks. People that always got anti-hype some shit just to get a few laughs, just to get a few clicks and some bullshit like that. It's very saddening, you know, because it shouldn't even be like that. Because individuality should be a thing that you should have on your own. Everybody, it's way of life. Everybody can't be leaders, unfortunately. But it's just sad when people get online and make themselves look stupid, because you can always tell when somebody's going off some shit like a game, and you can tell they're either misinformed, have little information, or just saying some shit that somebody said in their online inner clique has said that person don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Or and it's sad because people that go out their way to anti-hype some shit always look like some haters. Now you're falling behind them and you're looking like a hater because you want to fit in, and it's just bad look. Especially, and I'm really talking to adult online. Teenagers. I'm not really talking to them because I'm talking to people that've been in the game and scene for a long ass time, and that should know better. They should know better. We ain't no teenagers in high school or anything like that. The mob mentality is fucking ridiculous. Have your own mindset. That's the best I can really say, because one day you gonna come across some shit that you really like, but you possibly could like, but you will never know it because some idiot in your inner clique saying otherwise. I really hate that. I thought a lot of games was bullshit, but then when I played it, it actually became really fire. That's why you always can't really trust online, because online will tell you some shit that they didn't like, or they started not to like because some other people like it. Like, oh, this is famous, so I'm going to hate on it. You know, just try it out for yourself. Just don't regurgitate some shit that you heard from somebody else. And that's where we want to segue into the next topic. Letting people enjoy what they bought, specifically a game, is really should be a community effort, because we all have different tastes. But you got some people online that like to just constantly write the hate train. They always want to see the jokes being cracked and shit like that. And after a while, it gets kind of annoying when you're just trying to chill. You're just trying to talk about the game that you take interest in, even though it's not popular at the moment, or some bullshit like that. Because I can tell you, when I'm trying to have a real conversation about the game, or I'm liking what I'm seeing from the game, even though a lot of people hate what they see, you got some jackass trying to make a joke, and it gets annoying. Like, if you were right in front of me, I'll probably smack the shit out of you. That's the best way I can explain it, because it's just obnoxious. Just obnoxious. Like, leave people alone. Let them enjoy their shit. Just cause you want to be fit in, and that's another thing. A lot of people just want to fit in. They can care less about the game. They have no real ill will towards the game. It's just that they want to fit in so badly. And that's why I really tend to like just ignore a lot of people. A lot of people, I really only talk to my group chat about games because it's gotten so badly where people just rather just, like I said, echo other people's sentiments. And it's very annoying. So that's why I really want to let people, like people that clown people for buying Jump Force bought Anthem, and Anthem is getting clowned till the next game comes out. And that's just the way it is. Like people clown people from buying Marvel's Capcom Infinite, even though in hindsight, everybody that bought Infinite say it's fun. That's just the way it is, And that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. Games versus fun versus popularity. But I really want to talk about something else that kind of relates to that, and it's calling people a shill. I want people to take that out of the vocabulary, because a lot of people, they're using it wrong, or it's just some stupid ass shit. Like, people shouldn't have to come out and say, "Hey, I'm not a shill. I just genuinely enjoy the game." The people shouldn't be chastised for being themselves. That's, like I said, that's annoying. Getting a game that you like but somebody else don't like, you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to be annoyed by that.
Fans are blaming everyone that says anything good about it. Being a shill left me in a huge funk.
Even people like Maximilian have to address this. You even got gaming insiders like Shinobi on the timeline addressing this. And it's very sad that this is the reason why a lot of people in the game community are viewed as crybabies. Because if you're not following the anti-hate, the anti-hype, you're a shill, you don't like the game, you just want people to, like, what do you get out of that? Like, come on now. They'll say some stupid ass shit like, oh, you're getting paid by this company to promote this shit. And it's just annoying. It's just mind-boggling how people can want to see destruction that badly. It's fucking nuts. Now, I will say this. Some other things that people say, like the like-minded people, they understand that, criticism is needed to improve on shit. Going on Twitter and being under some of these publishers' Twitter feeds talking shit or just making jokes and shit like that, that's not really proper criticism. Don't get me wrong, it's going to get through. Like, if there's enough of a wave behind it, they going to hear it. But you got to understand that there's a way to do things. I'm going to let people on a little secret. People always ask me how I get beta keys and stuff like that. I be getting these beta keys from, different publishers. And it's because I fill out the surveys. That's just, there's no magic trick like that. When a closed beta come out and I give my beta keys, I play the game. I fill out the survey they send to you. See, a lot of people just want to get the beta just to play with their friends, play a game for free and shit like that. But you got to understand, that's the whole reason for a beta, to see what's wrong, what they need to improve on, fix some things while they can, get the feedback just so they can, all that type of good shit. Like right now, a few days ago I filled out the Atlas beta because I am an Atlas customer, and they ask you shit like, what do you care about, where do you buy it at, all types of shit. If you really want to improve these games, then basically just talk to these publishers, developers in a respectable manner. That's what I'm trying to say. If you want to really get your shit across, let them know. Hit them up like in respectful. Because you haven't noticed, the people that respectfully talk to these developers and shit like that just not talking shit, they actually get responses from these people, even on Twitter or Reddit. So that's why I really want to talk about. There's a thing called constructive criticism. I'm not trying to say, gaming community just can't talk shit or about shit that they're displeased about. Everybody has a right to be a displeased customer. It's just the fact that the way you go about it. You come up as a crybaby, they're gonna say, okay, he's just another crybaby, whatever. And if you don't believe me, some of these people that in the gaming industry, they crack and they really say it. Because you don't want to upset the customer, but sometimes you just can't take it anymore. So that's why really my take on that is. So all in all, I really just feel like as a whole we need to do better, because I know we're capable of doing better. It's all about execution. We just gotta separate the crybabies from the people that want to see the gaming culture improve, do more, and want to get more out of it. Because it's always, unfortunately, negativity. It gets more of an audience. And I feel like the people that always try to improve it, they always get drowned out by the anti-hype trend or some shit that don't really need to be exposed. That it's just minor shit. Always make it a big deal, and you see that a lot online. So I really just think we can do better. I have faith in it, and just have your own mind. If you don't get nothing else from this video, have your own mind, because it will take you far in life. And like I said in the beginning of this video, it don't apply to just video games. It applies to everything, like music, shows, all that stuff. And it's crazy. We live in a world where online is like that. Look for you. Know your identity. Know yourself. Don't try to be somebody else's thoughts. You don't need to fit in that badly. Fitting in is overrated, in fact. Be yourself. Because when you don't fit in, you stand out, and when you stand out, people want to see what you're about. And I didn't mean to make that rhyme or anything like that, but that's just the truth. Be yourself, and that's really it. And just do better as a whole. I'm not trying to like make people feel bad. People feel like shit. I'm talking about the like-minded people, or people that's uninformed. You just gotta see the bigger picture of things. Not just my opinion. I may be stupid. I may be pretentious. Some people might, hit me talking about some bullshit. But if you just watch this video in its entirety, I really thank you a lot, because it's just something I want to get off my chest for a while. I don't want to. That's why I said this calmly. I didn't want to be yelling like an angry gamer nerd. I just want to talk about the important shit. How we can do better. But I think that's it. I'm gonna go relax. This has been Hydro Alpha Omega. Check out my gaming channel if you're into that. My other discussions. There should be some more videos coming up soon, maybe today or tomorrow. And that'll be all. Have a good day. Goodbye.